moon and Taurus rising. Please make sure to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign video, as you may be operating more fully from one aspect of your personality over another at any given time. Also keep in mind, though I say this reading is about you, I am aware it can be about your partner or someone else around you. So let's not get offended by anything I say. Please know this can be someone around you. It could be a situation you don't know about, or it may not even be your message. So just, we do several readings here. Maybe one of them will be yours. If not, maybe next time. Maybe you just don't have a message. But for some of you, this will apply. Don't try to make it fit. Okay. Let's see. I'm getting the word jungle, intuition, that's kind of weird. I don't know what that's all about. I mean, some of you, that could be like literal. You're going to somewhere that's a jungle, but I get more of a feeling it's like the rat race, and you having a better grasp on what's really going on. What else? I think that's it right now. I haven't meditated first, y'all, so messages might not be as direct as usual, but let me see what I can come up with for you guys. Oh, I got the word strangle. Now, I mean, obviously, if you're feeling in danger, watch out for that, but I'm not taking it that way. I feel more like somebody is trying to force their will on someone else, and either you're seeing that or you're the person doing that. What else? Could be something like a beehive. Watch out for beehives around your house, but this also could be talking about you or someone else seeing how the community is interacting with each other. Because when I think of beehives, I think about like networks of people. Take that as you will. For many of you, that can be like seeing how a lot of people are like jumping on one other person, or seeing how things work within a community. It could be something like that. I don't know, but let's keep going. Taurus. Thank you guys, everybody who's here. I appreciate you being here. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, pretty please. It helps me a lot. I'm trying to come on here more. It's harder whenever I'm working all the time, so bear with me. It's not that I don't want to be here. I've just been literally too tired. Taurus. I want that one for some reason. Scorpio energy. That very much goes along with what I was talking about. Jealousy, betrayal, deceit, grudges, the underworld. Okay, I don't want to feel too much into this. I'm just giving you the vibes of the Scorpio energy. That's not to say that Scorpio people are terrible people, because they're not. I love Scorpio people. There's a good side and a bad side to the archetype, not necessarily the zodiac sign or the people, the zodiac archetype. And this can be like deep rooted things. This can be investigations. This can be the shadow side of things. This can be transformations. Hey, Elle. I'm trying to think of how I could word this, but for me, the reason I like Scorpio, the good side for Scorpio, is that they can talk about taboo subjects. They're not afraid. Like the stuff that most people say, oh, you can't say that. Scorpio's like, you know what? That's a fact of life. Okay? So, but most likely this is about underworld stuff, jealousy, grudges, betrayals in some sense of the word. Taurus. Y'all, I haven't eaten and my stomach is growling, so I apologize if you start hearing my guts. But I wanted to come on and do some readings while I still can. I'm getting it as jealousy, Taurus, for some reason. I don't know if somebody's jealous of you or you're jealous of them, or you're dealing with people who are just very jealous of each other. I'm trying to go a little bit further with this, but I have to wait through when the cards find that right one. Taurus. Getting the word perpendicular. What is perpendicular? Y'all, I know that word. I've heard it a million times. I know it refers to a direction, but what direction is that? Is that like, no, that's, wait, this is horizontal? Is that this way? I don't know, y'all. I'm dumb. Taurus. Hey, Brian. Your cards don't want to come out. I feel like there's, because of that, I'm just being honest with you, I feel like there's jealousy in somebody who's unwilling to come forward about something because they're jealous. Whether that's you or them. There we go, finally. Ooh, I don't like this energy, Taurus. Mars is the planet of war. So you or someone else is causing trouble with other people out of jealousy. It's like somebody going to war with somebody because they're jealous. Okay? That's the way I feel it. You correct that to how it fits for you. Like I said, underworld, underbelly, jealousy, grudges, betrayal, anger, war, passionate actions or words. Taurus. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take that. Oh, maybe around a father figure. Maybe somebody's jealous about a father figure, or jealousy around work or a boss. Something like that. I think it's, for a lot of you, it's jealousy around a work situation. For others of you, it's jealousy around like a father figure or an authority figure of some sort. And it feels like somebody won't come forward with the truth. And so things are blowing up. Okay? If that resonates with you, please make sure to say, hey, yep, definitely, that's me. If not, that's okay. It may not be your reading. That's fine. I'm hearing the word disaster too. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I feel off of this before I move on. There's a lot of vindictive behavior. Okay, so if this isn't you, don't know. If this is not you, I would tell you to be very careful and watch your surroundings as it relates to your career. or around jealousy and betrayal and ugly energy around a father figure or an authority figure of some sort, because feels this feels nasty, okay? Not nasty as in sexual, nasty as in just gross energy, okay? All right, we're going to take the edge off a little bit. For those of you who care, this is called Take a Magical Fucking Journey, is the name of these cards. We do a little take the edge off reading. And let's get some advice for our Taurus people for today. Yeah, if I have time, I may answer some questions after this for specific people if you hang around. But these readings are kind of long nowadays. I try to reach more people. All right, advice for Taurus. By the way, the energies we had there were Scorpio, Aries, and Capricorn. All right. Advice for Taurus. Some of you, it can also be about status, somebody being angry about their status or something like that. That was 2 cards. That's why I didn't grab it. I'm waiting for 1. Taurus. It's still giving 2. I don't know. This could be you. This could be someone else. But I'm going to tell you what I get. The recipe for a good fucking day. I don't really want to read this. It's kind of boring, to be honest with you. I'm going to read it anyway. 1 extra large pitcher of 0 fucks given. 2 large scoops of Queen's confidence. 1 dash of sarcasm. 1 pinch of self-love. And optional coffee. I like the message, but it's kind of boring to read. But it's like, stop worrying about your public reputation, your career, your lifetime achievements, this father figure, whoever this is. Don't worry about that. Build your confidence, because when you're confident, you don't give a fuck that somebody has problems. You know what I mean? It's like somebody comes at you with all kinds of bullshit. If somebody comes with you at all kinds of bullshit, like, why does it bother you unless you have low self-esteem? Do you understand what I mean by that? Like, people can flap their gums all the time. If you know it's not the truth, you're just like, whatever, this person's jealous, right? That's what I'm trying to get to you. And for whatever reason, this may be about you or your person or somebody that you're dealing with, but whoever this person is, I feel like that's the message to that person. It's like, you don't have to fight for your, I am the queen. You are the queen. Somebody comes at you and says you're not the queen, it doesn't change the fact that you are. You know what I mean? So I just kind of feel like there's something along that line that's going on here. And this reiterates that, because it says, remember who the fuck you are. Coffee is not an option. I love coffee, I'm not going to lie. I have to watch it, though, because I have anxiety. So sometimes I have to do decaf, but I'm still going to drink it. I need my coffee. I'm a flavor person more so than what it does. But anyway, it says, don't trade your authenticity for approval. Always remember to look deep within and go back to your authentic self. Honestly, there's nobody more fucking special than you. So shine bright, baby. Okay? For a lot of people, and I'm not saying this is Taurus or their person, but I'm going to just kind of add this little tidbit. When we are unsure of ourselves, we are easily triggered. Okay? So like if we have an upset, we feel like we're not the best. Okay, I'm not the best tarot reader. So somebody comes up to me and says, you suck. You do this wrong. You do that wrong, right? Like if I didn't already have like a subconscious thing that made me feel like I'm not the best, or, what's the word? Trying to remember what they call that. imposter syndrome. Like if I didn't feel like I was an imposter, it doesn't mean you are. But if I feel like an imposter, that's going to hurt me, right? But if I know who the fuck I am and I stand strong in that and I believe in myself, nothing they bring against me fucking matters. So to whoever this person is, that's my advice to you. Also, another thing too, people who don't feel good enough or feel as if they have to constantly prove themselves, right? You overcompensate and you overspend your energy. And that's another reason why it's so fucking important not to let the talking heads ruin your day, because all they're doing is draining your energy and feeding on your insecurities. So, if you want to be the favorite child, you don't have to be like, kissing your father figure or your authority figure's ass, for instance. Just be yourself. Be confident in yourself. Don't overcompensate. Same thing with your job. I'm not saying don't do your job. I'm saying do your job, but don't overcompensate. Okay? Don't overcompensate. You're already who you want to be. It's just a matter of you believing that you are. As weird as that sounds. So as much as you may think you're getting angry at another person for what they're saying, you're actually more angry at yourself because something within you, to some degree, is worried that they might be right, So just saying that. Anyway, I am going to do a love reading too, guys, but I'm just kind of doing regular readings and then coming to the love reading. So let's move on. I always do the tarot first because it's my least favorite. I'm going to do that. So this reading that I'm doing now, this one may be related, or it may be a completely different Taurus. We'll see what comes up. Again, guys, please do make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. For some of you, y'all could be dealing with a really toxic group at work. Or a toxic group around your father or around your boss. Either way, Taurus. That was way too many cards. Okay. Tower moment. That very much goes along with this Scorpio, Mars, and the 10th house. Sudden unexpected change. Some of you, this can be evictions. This can be natural disasters. It doesn't have to be any of that, but there's sudden unexpected changes or revelations somewhere here about a final decision. It's karmic in nature for most of you because this is the karma card. And it has to do with family. So a lot of you, this is about your probably your father. This can be a mother figure too, but I'm just for the sake of argument. The 10th house is typically the father, but it's authority figures. So, your mother's an authority figure too, even if it's not in the same capacity. But either way, there's something here where there's a tower regarding some sort of final decision around the family, or around a home situation, around the children. It could be any of that kind of stuff. Maybe property, land, I don't know. But there's somebody here. The reason why this tower is happening is because somebody wouldn't make a choice about some sort of victory deception. Okay? So just say, for instance, that somebody was supposed to get a victory and they were deceived because somebody in the family was jealous and grudgy and what's the word? Jealous was the word I said. So yeah, because somebody was jealous, they didn't want this person to have their victory or their relocation or their car or something like that. And it's like somebody trying to block someone's blessings here. Taurus. Yeah, not only that, but whoever this is, whether this is you, your family member, whoever this person is jealous. They won't make a choice about this victory deception, and I'm using that loosely. Remember what I said. It could be about car, travel, relocation, um, travel, anything like that, but I'm going to refer to it as a victory deception, okay? So you change those words as it relates to you. But whoever this is, they're not going to make a choice to right it, the wrong, and instead are choosing to hide the choices that were made, okay? Taurus. Whatever this reading is about, I don't know, but I know in the core of it is jealousy and somebody not wanting to do the right thing because of jealousy. And instead of like making it right, hiding the truth in a legal capacity. So somebody's doing something illegal or did something illegal. Now, there is the off chance too that it's not legal in nature, but I hope my phone is still recording, y'all. It looks like it's lapsing or something's going on with it. But either way, this is talking about a need to balance out your emotions, but you or this other person is in a mental prison. It may even be somebody worried about going to prison because they didn't tell the truth. Like this is a fast talker here. Oh, and the truth is coming out about something here. Is it working okay? Thank you for letting me know, because on my end, it looks like it started like kind of, what's the word? It was on the fritz, but that's not the word I was looking for. But yeah, somebody here had not been telling the truth about something, and now the truth is coming out. All right. Yeah. So guys, for whatever that means, if it resonates, say yes. If it doesn't, that's okay. Maybe the next one will. Again, this could be you. This could be about your father. This could be about your boss. This could be about your family, you know. Or it can be about you or all of the above. But we've got Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, and Gemini. So those signs may or may not be relevant. They're actually like indicative of a type of energy, but those signs could be a factor or involved in the story here. All right. Something about strong defensiveness too. All right. Let's move on. Thank you, Brian. It did glitch for a second, but it's okay now. Hopefully. I hope. Okay. Let's move on. Let's look at the shadow side of Taurus right now. What does Taurus need to work on shadow-wise? For those of you who don't know, shadow work is more about, you know, things that you repress or refuse to acknowledge or work on. Sometimes it's things that you can't see about yourself, like it's a blind spot to you. Taurus. Oh, that's way too many. Hold on. Let's see which ones are face up before I move on. I'm not going to count these, I don't think, because that was too many, but blinded to pain, parasite, peaceful among thorns, and sacrifice. But again, I'm not counting those because that was too many at one time. All right, what is the shadow side that Taurus needs to be aware of or to work on? There it is. Oh, I won't cry for you. Lack of empathy? Maybe. If it's, you know, it could be that something has happened that's hardened your heart, is kind of the way it feels, okay? Or this could be the other person, but it is intended for you. Hold on. Do I have the book for this? If I don't, we're just going to go with what I just said, because I mean, that's the feeling I got off of it. It's kind of like a lack of empathy, or kind of like hardening your heart to someone or something. It says, sometimes when it's over, closure must be created, not just found. So it's like somebody probably is not going to fess up to what the real issue is here. And sometimes you have to just not wait for somebody to tell you the truth, because they're not ever going to. So you have to create your own closure. There could be something like that for some of you, or the person that you're dealing with. So let's see if I can put this where you can see it. But it says, with her back to the light of the moon, a beautiful woman with deep blue eyes sheds dry tears of blood. She holds in her hand a drop-shaped vial full of blood as well, and she gestures forward as if offering it. The sentence here, I gave you my last gift. I shed my last tear for you. It's time not to let you free, but to let myself free. Take that as you will. Hello, Dreamsy. Brian had a rough life. Good Lord, can I relate to that one? I see Rama's in here too. Welcome, welcome. All right. So there's that. We already did those. Why didn't I put those over here? I try to put them out of the way so I remember which cards I've already used. I do the love reading last, y'all, if you're wondering. Though these may relate to love. You know, what once was love even. But all right, overall feeling I got from that, now that I've read that, I don't know your story. I don't know your story. I honestly don't even, well, I do know some Tauruses, but I know nothing about their life. the overall feeling that I get is that there's a situation where it's like you've hardened your heart, or something like that, because you haven't gotten the closure that you need. And I feel like instead of hardening your heart, like, create your own closure so that you can open your heart again. Maybe not to the same situations. If that's what, if you feel like it's unsafe, don't open it to that. I'm not saying that, but everybody in the world is not out to get you, for instance. you know um I'm hearing it's not true. No, I'm not a Leo. um Somebody is saying it's not true, and somebody's hurting. Like, I feel like somebody was lied on and it hurt them here. And I feel like whoever this person is, they literally did give everything they had to somebody, or tried to, but somebody lied on them. I'm also something about disgracing you. I got that in another read the other day. I don't know if it's related or not, but all right, let's move on. I feel like somebody may have just like made light of someone else's sacrifices, maybe even slandered them in some way. And it really broke somebody's heart. All right. Thank you. All right, Taurus. First card out, danger. If you do feel like you're in danger somewhere, please get help. I always have to say that. But let's see what that's all about. For some of you, you could be feeling like you're in danger because of a romance or a situation with a child, maybe even a small business. I don't know. But, if it's a romance, somebody sees the romance. I see an eyeball. Somebody's watching, okay? I'm just going to warn you guys, like, if there is something about a romance here that's like not on the up and up, be careful, because somebody is watching. Ooh, as weird as this may sound, for some of you, somebody may be watching your mail, or you may be watching their mail, or something happened around somebody watching somebody else's mail. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. And also something about killing the messenger, like shooting the messenger. That message kind of resonates for some reason also. All right, let's move on. Taurus. You know what? Because we were talking about a victory or some type of relocation car situation, maybe somebody was able to intercept or hurt someone by retrieving their mail and altering their mail, or their ability to get their mail. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling. For some of you, this is true. For some of you, it's not. But I'm just putting that out there for you to weigh. Because I almost feel like for some people, it's like the person would watch the other person's mail and they would hold back or withhold certain things from them. Okay. In order to somehow transform a situation. Either way, let's throw that story away. Let's throw that story away. I want you to keep it in mind if it might be your story, but clear that energy. We're going to move on into a more mundane reading here. There's something here you or somebody else is fearful, but they're still holding on to. Okay? I still get this feeling of sadness that's going on about some sort of transformation. Some of you, it may be like health related or maybe in your work. Taurus. Yeah. Okay, so this is you or somebody around you. There's a situation where somebody feels like they're in danger, but they're still holding on to someone. They're grieving in some sense of the word. Um, but it's like somebody found out the truth about a situation, but they're still holding on. So somehow someone was deceived or betrayed or hurt in some way, and they know it, but they're still holding on. Mystic, let me just tell you this. There is a service, if you're in the United States, called Informed Delivery. And Informed Delivery will show you the mail that's coming in for the day. So if you feel like that might be a situation for you, I'm giving you a way to see what might have come through that you haven't seen, but it's only for like 7 days. So it would be like in the now kind of stuff. It wouldn't be from like 2 years ago, for instance, you know. But Informed Delivery lets you see an image of your mail that comes through and also lists the packages. I mean, obviously you can't see what's in it, but you can see who it's from. So maybe, I don't know, but maybe in the Netherlands, there may be a service that's similar to that. You know what I mean? Maybe try to look into it, see if there's any way that you can monitor your mail online. That's a way for you to see. Because, I mean, it may not apply to you at all. But if you think that it might, that's an option for you. Okay? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take that one. Yeah. I feel like somebody's afraid to make any sudden moves. For whatever reason. I'm going to grab that one. I don't know, but I feel like that's the whole upset is like somebody knows something. They know they've been betrayed. They know they've been, I mean, some people are being investigated too. I'm hearing the word investigated, but that can be just like somebody watching, spying kind of thing too. But it's like somebody knows the truth about a situation, but they're still holding on to something that makes them feel like they're in danger. Okay? And that's what's causing the problems. Still holding on. Some of you, there could be a situation, maybe a romance, something to do with children, something about a small business, doesn't have to be. For some of you, you could have had health issues, and so you communicated or agreed to hide an inheritance or some sort of shared resources. Now, that doesn't have to be you. That can be somebody around you, and it doesn't even have to be true. I'm telling you numbers that may feed into your story. They may not, okay? But something about somebody hiding and ending a transformation or shared resources here. It's like an agreement that was made, and it's made out of jealousy. Taurus. Some of you may be like privy to some gossip around this time also. Oh. That's the deception card. I feel like somebody was trying to make an example out of somebody. or like it feels like a betrayal where somebody got drugged through the streets and paraded, basically. It's like, look what I did to this person. You know what I mean? Ha ha ha. Because they're jealous. Some of you could have been lied to about this, or you could have been the liar. There's a lot of upset energy. Yeah. Something was legally hidden here. Something was legally hidden here. Shared resources were legally hidden. And ending transformation or shared resources were legally hidden. This might have been something that made you happy or the other person happy at the time. That's too many cards at one time. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like somebody's creating a lot of illusions and a lot of like resistance to someone here out of jealousy. And I feel like for some of you, it may have to do with money, you know, and it's like a lot of anger and resentment around that. Somebody not telling the truth why they wanted to leave or that they wanted to leave. Maybe because of that. I also get this back and forth energy, whatever this is about. And the last card, yeah, somebody's not coming clean. Somebody's not coming clean. Very vindictive, hateful energy. And like I said, I don't know if this is you or another person, but that's the overall feeling that I'm getting here. Uh-oh. For some of y'all, this may be about some sort of an affair that was going on. And some sort of truth coming out about some sort of an affair or a seduction of some sort. Okay. There could be something like that for some of you. All right, let's move on. We're going to go now into the love side of things. I'm going to draw. I don't know if these are going to do well today or not, but these are some that I just kind of made up. Pull a couple of these. How does your person feel about you, your love interest? How does Taurus's love interest feel about them? Oops. I got the word insecure. They think you're insecure. Taurus's love interest. How does Taurus's love interest see Taurus? One more. Come on. I need a card. I may not do these. I don't know. Maybe that's the way I turn them. Let's try it this way. Maybe they like to be shuffled this direction. They see you as insecure, but they also think that you're too worried about your reputation or how you're seen. Could be something like that. Because I specifically asked, how do they, did I say how they feel? Wait, how does their love interest see you or feel about you? Now I don't remember. Either way. The way that it's intended is, how does your love interest see you? Like, what do they think about you? Was the way I was trying to word that. And it's like, to me, I'm getting the feeling that they think that you're too, like, you're insecure, you're too focused on your public image, or not looking like the bad guy, or something like that. Taurus's love interest. How does Taurus's love interest see them? I got the word explore. Don't know what that means, y'all, but for some of you, they think that didn't jump out, but it kind of like caught my attention. For some of you, they may think that you're only staying for the money or because of the children. They think that you value their opinions, though. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to move on to the actual love deck that I have. Let's see if there's anything else. How does Taurus's love interest see them? Oh. They think you want to leave them. You know, for some of you, this may be a situation where your person feels like you want to leave them, but you don't want to be the bad guy. That's kind of the gist that I get from that. So they may be on to that if that's you, you know. And this can go the other way around, but I did intend it to be your person. So, all right, let's move on to the actual love deck. See what comes up out of there. This is called the Love Tarot. I got the word spinning. Spinning. When I pulled up, whenever I started touching the Love Tarot, the spinning. Your devices were hacked. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Tony. Hi, CE. I think that's what it says. Thank you. Guys, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I need your help with that. All right, let's do a love reading for Taurus. Let's see what comes up. Oh, that was quick. It's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you and us forever. Now, this can be you or this can be your person, but let's go on. Taurus. Taurus love reading. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. So this is somebody who may have feelings for you, but they're not very good at communicating their emotions or being receptive to the softer side of life. So this is you or them. Taurus love reading. Shit. Fucking A. I hate when that happens, y'all. There's too many cards falling out. Let me see if any of them are still on the ground. Can't tell. Is that a card? I had some tarot over there. Didn't even realize it. Is that it? I think I got them all. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, some of you, they are worried that you're wanting to see someone else, or that you are seeing someone else, or this is you with them. And they get jealous. Taurus, love reading. Taurus, love reading, please. Okay. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. This definitely feels like a masculine energy. I'm just saying. This, she is looking horrible. They may think that you look great, though. I don't know. Like I said, this can be the Taurus, or this can be their person, or it could be, you know, a mix of both. But it's like kind of like pointing out some of the things going on in the relationship. Somebody's acting out of competition. All right. Somebody could be jealous. They could be acting out of competition, but at the same time, they have a hard time expressing their more open and emotional side. Taurus love reading. Shit. I'm not doing that. One card at a time. Let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past holds us back from our future. I don't know why, but this energy to me, it feels kind of cold. It doesn't feel really like love, emotional kind of thing. It's, I mean, you're hearing what's being said, but I'm telling you the feelings that I'm getting. Like, this person wants you more out of competition or you want them more out of competition than truthfully wanting the other person. But has difficulty expressing emotions. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. See? I kind of got that feeling. It was somebody that's it doesn't feel very loving. It doesn't necessarily mean they don't love, that either you don't love them or they don't love you. Not necessarily that, but it's like, it doesn't feel loving though. Taurus. Love reading. One of y'all, this is some of you, or your person, or you may have had, I'm just trying to get my thing licked. I'm just saying, somebody may have been trying to convince themselves of that's all it was just, that. I feel like whoever this person is, you would actually be better friends than you would be romantic partners. Okay? Because it says you're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought I have when I have news to share, you're my person. But this person doesn't, they lack the emotional depth, is what I want to say. Whether this is you or it's them, there's somebody who's lacking emotional depth. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or to say anymore, and it's easier just to stay in silence. Why did that make me sad? That made me sad. Taurus love reading. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. The center of the reading is I'm sorry, though, guys. Taurus. One more love card. Taurus love reading. One more card. This person does get jealous, though. Either you do or they do. Even though it's like they don't have the emotional depth to be, I don't mean to like talk bad about this person. They don't really have the emotional depth to be a good partner, to be honest with me. Some of you, I'm not counting this because it didn't jump out, but for some of you, you may have blocked this person. They want you to unblock them. And it says literally or energetic, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. That's a closed heart chakra, y'all. Somebody's got a closed heart chakra. Taurus love reading. One more card. That's the last one. Showing out. Oh boy. I don't know if you can see this or not. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. So I definitely get that feeling. You've got somebody, this is either you or them. We're going to assume it's them, but it may be you. But you've got somebody here who lacks the emotional depth to really have a relationship. They're not able to open up enough. This person is jealous. This person, may want to be in your company, but they also realize that they've done things that are questionable. I'm just going to leave it at that. They have a hard time. They have a hard time letting go of you. They have a hard time letting go of you, but yet at the same time, they can't express true emotional depth. They may wonder if there's any way that you guys can put the past behind you, something that happened in the past. But that's the overall feeling that I'm getting for the love reading. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is playing games. So it says, this is a game to me. The way that I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. They want you to themselves, but like I said, I don't know. How are you going to handle a person if this is supposed to be love? How are you going to handle a person that lacks the emotional depth for a relationship but wants a relationship of some sort? To me, that's friendship. That's friendship. And even that, like, there's a certain amount of emotional depth within a friendship too, though, and I don't know, I can't give you advice of what to do as far as that's concerned, because it's not my place. But take it as you will. I'm going to see, is there... What is the best card to use for... You know what? Let's do, because that's a heavy reading. We're going to use these silly cards for advice. Advice for love. Both of you. I don't feel like anybody wants to sit in this hurt anymore, though. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like somebody doesn't want to sit in this hurt anymore. Even though it doesn't say that. So, what's the advice in love for Taurus? That one wants to come out. Hold on, it won't focus. That's your advice in love. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to say fuck off. There's a lot of bullshit around you. Remember to keep your inner peace at the top of your priority list. When you're feeling overloaded or some motherfucker is draining your energy with some negative shit, repeat after me, fuck off. That's your love advice. Yeah. Anything else? We'll do one more. Love advice for Taurus. Do no harm, but take no shit. These all came out, so I don't know if they were in, part of it or not. I would tell you the advice is what I told you, the fuck off card. But These may or may not be relevant because they didn't jump, but they came out. Do no harm, but take no shit. Make sure you're always kind, but don't let any motherfucker mistake that for weakness. Your self-respect and boundaries always come first. Then you've got this one. I don't know if you can see that. Rise up and attack the day with motherfucking enthusiasm. Rise and shine, you fucking superstar. It's time to summon the energy of 100 bad bitches and have the best damn day you're capable of. And remember, it's not always go big or go home. Recognize and celebrate the shit out of every kind of achievement you make, great or small. And then, okay, be a unicorn, not a twatopus. I feel like this is just saying lighten up, guys, okay? But it says, don't be a twatopus. We all have those days we feel like being a little down, but suck it up, buttercup. Nobody likes a twatopus. Be the damn unicorn you were born to be. Now repeat after me. I am a unicorn, not a twatopus. Cute, cute, cute. All right. I hope you guys like this reading. I really do appreciate you, everybody that's come in today, everybody that watches the replay later. Thank you so, so much. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right. Is there anybody in here that wants me to pull a card for them? For those of you who are watching for the zodiac sign reading, you can click off now. We're done. If you're wanting a personal card, put your name up in the chat and I'll draw a card for you. You're a unicorn, not a twatopus. That's right. Ruby. Ruby, do you want love or general? You about the car? Love. Okay. Did I say I'm doing Ruby first? Is that right? For love? Okay. If I so far I've got Ruby, Brian, CE, and uh-oh, y'all. I wrote down SHEN. Who is that? And oh, Sherry Love. That's what it was. I can't read my own writing. So if I said your name, then those are people that I'm going to do some quick one cards for. So we'll start with Ruby. If I missed anybody, tell me after I get done, because Ruby for love. Can you give me a reading for Ruby in love? I feel like it's that one. Hold on. Run away. Ew. Ew. Run away, Ruby. Run away. Be free. Okay. Let me just say this. Not necessarily bad. Because on here it says, would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. So your person wants to be alone with you, potentially, if you are involved. Oh, good God. I can't help it. When I saw that, though, it made me question. Because it didn't feel like a positive runaway. It's like, dude, this person, yeah. But I don't know. Let's see. You have a Sagittarius boyfriend. Oh, Sagittarius loves to travel too, right? So maybe that's what it's about. Maybe they want to do a getaway with you. Whether they can or they can't, I don't know. I don't know what their finances are like, but, you know, according to this card, if I'm going by the card, this person may want to like travel somewhere with you. Maybe they want to know if you'll go on a trip with them. Oh, but this person, see what I told you? This person's kind of an attention whore, though. You are on a getaway. This person is an attention whore, though, meaning that they like getting attention not just from you, but from other people, too. Which, you know, hey, depends on how you see that, you know, especially like some people, that's their job is to get other people's attention. So, you know, thank you. It says, I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Is there anything that she needs to know about this relationship? That's too many cards, just one. What does she need to know about this relationship? Dang, I keep thinking it's going to pop out a card and it's not doing it. What does she need to know about this relationship? If nothing really jumps, I'm not going to worry about it. What does she need to know about this relationship? Yeah, I think it's fine. As long as you understand this person is kind of an attention whore, though. Yep, you're good. You are on a getaway. He is an attention whore. Yeah. As long as you can handle that, I think that's fine, but that's what your love reading says. I don't know how to explain that. In some cases, that's okay for me. In some cases, it's not. It's like, I understand people needing to feel noticed. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. As long as they're not being a whore, we're good. All right, Brian. Brian said love. Let's see what we have for Brian and love. What can you tell me about Brian for love? Somebody wants you to unblock them, or you're hoping somebody will unblock you energetically. You want a general instead? Okay. I can do that. Is it that one? I'm going to see which cards want to play. Oh, there's more. I left those over here. Okay, I don't think these want to play. Y'all, okay, Brian, you could have money issues or money coming in. Yeah, I'm seeing money in your future. Like, I don't know if this is, hold on. Let me pull one more card, Brian. This is weird. I got the word Cherokee. I'm going to pull different cards because I'm not really getting a big feeling on this other than something about, thank you, CE. I'm not really getting a good feel. I mean, like a strong feeling of what this is talking about, but something about the money house. So, or this can be self-worth, but as you can see, it generally is showing more like money and valuables. And then Taurus is like creature comforts, you know, that kind of stuff. But there's something about being kept secret. We got Taurus, Cancer, or Pisces. Could be something going on with that, but I'm going to give you a different reading because I don't know what that's talking about. Hold on. Brian. Feels like underground money or something like that. Brian. You got the celebration card. Brian. Ooh. You got change and travel. Let's do one more for Brian. Yeah. Okay. But with the two things here, you or somebody else is finding out that they're being financially deceived. Okay. That's what I'm going to get from this, because there's something about, from what I read before, something about like underground money kind of stuff. And then yeah, I get the feeling of somebody walking away because they're being financially deceived in some way. And I don't know if that's you or if that's somebody around you, but that's the overall feeling. And I'm sorry, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but could be a friend, an older sibling, or somebody you were in a relationship maybe with. Be any of those, doesn't have to be, but that's involved is what I'm trying to say. Or if you're old enough, even a grandchild could be involved. I don't think you are, though. Yeah. The overall feeling I get is, I don't know what your zodiac sign is or anything about your story, but I get the feeling of somebody feeling like they've been like deceived or something like that and walking away from you, or you walking away from them. Whatever that means. All right. Let's move on. CE. What was the thing about what was it about a car? Is that what you said? I don't know if I understood. CE. What's your subject matter? You're welcome. Y'all, we've got this Mars-Uranus transit that's going on. So a lot of the things that are coming out right now are things that are not expected. So some of the stuff that I'm telling you, you may be like, what? But then you're going to see it because we're in the middle of it. Like, it's already gone exact, but it's relevant for the like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So if it's something that you don't understand, you may see it unfold. CE. Let's start with a funny one first. What does CE need to know? Let go of the ghosts of the past. That wasn't very funny, but yeah, something from your past you need to be able to let go of and cleanse your energy from. It says, let go of the shit that suffocates your soul. Here's your permission to be free from anything that still haunts you. Today is a new day. Clear your energy and start fresh. Aqua. I love me some aquas too. Okay. Y'all are quirky and funny. I'm just saying. I love you. What do you need to know? What card should I use for that? Maybe I should pull the astrology cards instead of these, but let's see what this brings. What does CE need to know right now? Somebody's jealous of you. CE. What does CE need to know right now? We got the Strength card, turmoil. Somebody may be upset about creating distance with you or you creating distance with them. Maybe somebody's upset about travel plans. It could be any of that that's coming up. Oh, yeah. Okay, what do you need to know? I don't know what this means, but it's like, to me, the way I'm getting this is that you or somebody else is upset that you created distance with them or traveled in the past. Okay. It could be something about money. It could be something about your job or your father figure or authority figures or family. Or, you know what? You may have created distance from your mother and your father even, for instance. But that's the first thing that comes out. Let me see. You know, the thing is, like, if you felt like somebody was holding you back, I wouldn't apologize for that. But I also kind of get this feeling there was some sort of agreement that you had with somebody, and that's why they're mad that you created distance with them. Or the other way around, you feel that way. I don't know. It's weird. What does CE need to know right now? Somebody's seeing you as selfish. Or vice versa. What does CE need to know right now? Yeah, there's, I don't know, it kind of feels like an agreement. It's something like that. But I think there's woundedness here. Around it. You know what? Whoever this person is, they may even feel like you did that on purpose, like you were trying to hurt them, or vice versa. You think this about them. But that's what's coming up, to be honest with you, on that. Hold on. I should have left these up and see. You may wind up having to go to court. I'm just telling you that. But if you don't have to go to court, this is just you and somebody having completely different cultures or belief systems or something like that. It's like whatever you did to them was the equivalent of spitting on someone, or vice versa. Does that make sense? Wednesday is court. I don't know if, like I said, whatever happened, you or the other person feels like what you did or what they did was the equivalent of spitting, because I got that word spitting on. Jesus. Oh, good Lord. Hold on a second. Just one more card. Yeah, because you or the other person here is creating smoke and mirrors. That's what I see. Somebody's not coming clean. Not coming clean about an agreement, maybe, or something like that. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Sherry. Thank you, CE, by the way. I appreciate you. Sherry, are you still in here? I think that's the right name. I thought there was a Sherry that asked for a love reading. Am I wrong? Oh, that was Sheridan. I wonder why I wrote you down as Sherry. Okay. Love reading for Sheridan. No, don't. Thank you. I appreciate what you did, Sherry. Love reading, your person is focused more on money, or you're too focused on money. Or your love life is somehow being affected by money. It says, I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is my financial stability. Is that you or them? We'll start there. That might help me understand. Somebody here is more focused on money, bringing about stability in their life. If that's you, that may be why you're not attracting people. I don't know if you're single or you're with somebody or what's going on, but like if you're single, that may be why, because you're too focused on, your stability. You don't have time for that really right now. Or the person that you're interested in, it could be, it's not necessarily that they don't have interest in you, but they're so busy focused on their career and their stability that they're not noticing. Does that make sense? So what else? Yeah, you're mysterious. It says, I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. Yeah. So somebody, thank you, C. I appreciate that. I get that feeling. Somebody doesn't understand the intentions of the other person. And it may be because somebody's so career focused or like worried about their stability, trying to become more stable, whatever that is. One more love card for Sherry. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. I stalk your socials and I hope to run into you when I'm out. Okay, so are you in a relationship or are you not? Because this feels like somebody who you're not in a relationship with. This could even be somebody you work with. It doesn't have to be, but it's somebody who's like, it's almost like like somebody has a crush on you, but they feel like that you don't notice them. Okay. So the feeling that I get is, and it could even be somebody at work. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know if you work or not, but regardless, it's like, it feels like somebody who sees you, but like they feel like you don't notice them. Okay. Because I don't know, somebody's oblivious. Either you're oblivious to somebody who has a crush on you, or the person that you have a crush on is oblivious to the crush that you have on them. And like I said, it's because somebody's too focused on their own, like trying to get ahead kind of thing. They're not seeing, So my thought process is, if you're interested in somebody, I don't know if that's what the case is with you, then maybe that's the whole thing. It's like you got to make some kind of move that lets them know that you're interested, because right now they don't know. They don't know. Let's see if we have advice for you in love. I'm going to use the funny cards for advice every time, just because it helps take some of the weight off sometimes. What's the advice in love? Whoa. Y'all, my power is about to die. I got to do this really fast and then I got to go. Advice on love. You're going to have to show out. It says something about you may have like low self-esteem or a hard time talking to this person, but you've got to show up if you have a crush on somebody or your other person does. But it just says you're a motherfucking superstar. Bye guys, I gotta go. My phone's dying. Bye.